Telling someone who is genuinely unhappy to just cheer up or stay positive is the exact same thing as telling someone with broken leg to just go for a run. It's physically impossible if your brain chemistry and mental health are broken. You cannot just force a smile and pretend everything is fine. A few years ago, I hit a point where my mental health completely broke down. I was a ghost. I did not care about what I was eating. I had no direction. And I did not care what I was doing with myself. I actually went through phone and deleted every single contact except my parents, just so I could not reach to anyone even if I wanted to. If someone had walked up to me back then and said, "Bro, just look on the bright side," I would have laughed it on the face. It does not work that way, bro. But today I'm going to tell you the raw biological reason why your mind feels like trash and exactly how to rebuild it. Let's talk about the biggest and the absolute killer of the modern mental health: instant digital gratification. Whether it's endlessly scrolling short form videos or consuming mindless content, you are constantly frying your brain reward system. Your brain is stupid and it cannot differentiate between screen and reality. In nature, high level rewards and dopamine spike were hardwired to achievements. Animals have to hunt, build shelters, or perform complex rituals just to earn a reward. For humans, it used to be the same. You have to build a skill, work hard, and become valuable enough to earn respect or relationship. But now you get massive floods of dopamine in 2 seconds for free while sitting in a dirty room absolutely doing nothing. And what happens after 10 minutes? The crash out. You get hit with that deep, heavy wave of guilt and emptiness. Why? Because your biology knows you cheated. You stimulated a massive victory without earning a single bit of it. You are treating yourself like a peasant chasing cheap dopamine instead of a king who commands its own focus. If you want your self-esteem back, you have to stop giving your brain unearned victories. Everyone talk about dopamine detox, but nobody talks about the hormone that actually makes you fulfilled: serotonin. Dopamine is just a cheap thrill you get before during a lazy habit. Serotonin is the deep satisfaction you get after doing something incredibly difficult. Think about it. If you sit and watch a movie for 3 hours, you will feel sluggish and drained afterwards. But when you force yourself to go through a exhausting workout, how do you feel when you walk out of it? You are tired, your muscles ache, but mentally you feel like God. You feel proud. That is serotonin. You need to actively schedule your things into the day that makes you uncomfortable while you are doing them, but it will finish you with feeling like God. Do the hardest study topic first. Clean your entire room until it's spotless. Hit the heavy home workout. If it does not require effort, it will not give you peace. Right now, your brain is actively looking for things to be miserable about it, and it's called the red car theory. If I tell you right now, go outside and look for red cars, suddenly you are going to see them everywhere, on every street, every parking lot. Did 100 of red cars spawn randomly? No. They were always there, but your brain was completely blind to see them. The exact same thing happens with your life. If you wake up every day looking for why life is unfair, why you are lonely, or why everything is trash, your brain will successfully find evidence to prove you right. To break this, you have to force a new filter into your mind using gratitude journaling. Every single morning for every single night, take a physical pen and a piece of paper and write down 5 specific things you are grateful for. It sounds cringe, right? But it forces your brain to scan your environment for positives. After a few weeks, you run out of obvious things like my house or my family, and you have to start looking for deeper. You start noticing nicer weather, a good meal, a clean desk. Once your brains get addicted to finding the good stuff, you become completely bulletproof to bad days. Finally, stop assuming every mental problem is purely spiritual or emotional. Sometimes your life is completely fine, but your physical engine is completely broken. If you are locked inside a dark room all day, your vitamin D levels are going to low. Low vitamin D and crashing testosterone level in guys are directly linked to feeling of severe anxiety, isolation, and chronic fatigue. Get your blood test done. Get at least 15 minutes of sunlight every day. Fix your diet, fix your sleep, follow the basics, and see the changes.